apartment without telling him. They leave the safe zone by carefully crossing the side of the bridge, which is seen by Doyle from his spot on a roof. While he alerts his team, the sibling runs through an unoccupied part of London, enjoying the lack of adults scolding them. When they find a delivery bike outside a pizzeria, Tammy goes inside to find the keys and is horrified to find rotting bodies everywhere. Covering her mouth and nose, Tammy carefully takes the keys from a body and gets startled by a bunch of roaches. Then she grabs a helmet too and reunites with her brother to leave together on the bike. As they drive through the city, they see all the damage left by the zombie attack and all the extra graves that were built in the last few months. Eventually they reach their old home, where they grab a picture of Alice and collect some of their old belongings. When Andy enters the attic, he finds the windows covered in lots of rotten food on a table. There also are weird marks and the siblings' names on the wall. Suddenly he sees someone in the mirror and thinks it's Tammy, but the person comes out and reveals to be Alice, who has a bloodshot eye but otherwise is fine. Alice rushes to hug her son and at first Andy is happy, but soon Alice starts hugging him too strongly. At that moment the military arrive and take the kids away while capturing Alice. Sometime later, Alice is given a thorough shower and tied to a stretcher. Scarlett tries to ask her some questions, but Alice stays silent. Then Scarlett takes a blood sample and notices Alice was bitten, which makes no sense because she hasn't transformed. When Scarlett is done with the tests, she confirms that Alice carries the virus and can infect others, but she's somehow immune. This means she could be the key to creating a vaccine. However, the higher-ups want to kill her before she spreads the virus and tell Alice to do her testing later on the dead body. Meanwhile, the siblings are in quarantine and when Don comes to see them, they yell at him for lying. Feeling guilty, Don slips past the military security to visit Alice in the isolation room. He apologizes for running and explains he had reacted to panic, to which Alice responds with "I love you." Touched, Don returns the words and kisses his wife. Her saliva immediately infects Don, who starts feeling very sick and begins yelling in pain as he becomes a zombie. Alice is terrified but she's still tied up and can't escape from an incoming Don, who beats her up, bites her neck, and then crushes her eyes.